Nigeria is under constitutional rule. What has happened is absolutely unconstitutional. And I think that when the president of the country acts in violation of the Constitution, and the National Assembly puts a stamp on that unconstitutional act in an unconstitutional way, it's distressing for citizens who have seen what dictatorship means in a country. And I tell you that I have seen what dictatorship means in this country.
Indeed.
Anybody who can read would be able to read the Nigerian Constitution and would be able to see the ordinary language used in the Nigerian Constitution to describe the present circumstance. Two issues with Rivers State. One is the disputations in the State House of Assembly. The Supreme Court had quite recently given a decision to say that the 27 members who defected should be the sitting State House of Assembly, and the governor accepted this. We now come to Section 305 of the Constitution, which is quite clear that if there is a state of emergency, and a lot of people argue, what is a state of emergency? You had one incident of what was reported, and there is no evidence of these facts that is said, that there was a pipeline explosion. Charles, there was an explosion on the road from Abuja Center to Nyanya yesterday. Are you going to declare a state of emergency in Abuja or against the federal government and remove the president? So these are issues that are very concerning. The question is, when citizens' confidence in democratic institutions fade, when citizens have no confidence in the ability of the National Assembly to function as required under the Constitution, when citizens have lost confidence in the courts, then you've lost your democracy. And when citizens feel that two key arms of government are disappointing them, are not upholding democracy, of course you then have a dictatorship. And I hope that people who are responsible for pushing us to where we are today understand the implications of where we are. So for me, it's not a question of whether it is Fubara or
the very foundations
the very foundation of the 2023 general elections that produced Fubara was faulty. Election observers made those points. Nigeria Civil Society Station made those points, wrote reports on it. So for me, it's not about Fubara. He's just one of the elements of the confusion in Rivers State. But once the Supreme Court had pronounced a few days ago that you do have, and it's a question what was pronounced about or even the rationale for it, but that you do have 27 lawmakers, the Constitution is quite clear that you could impeach a governor. Why are we not following the constitutional procedures? I don't care whether Fubara is governor or not. For me, he's the product of a badly run election. But you must know that democracy can only survive on the basis of respect for the rule of law, for your constitutional foundation. And those in power today are ruining our democracy. They are destroying it. And I am extremely, extremely horrified by the fact that the National Assembly, that has responsibility for oversight of the executive, have failed woefully, very woefully, to do what is right.